Let's meet the next K innovative company, Zebra and Sequence. They will be showcasing ICT convergence smart crosswalk technology. Let's have a look. Hello, everyone. I would like to introduce to you innovative company Zebra and Sequence. My name is Choi Eun-young. So I'm going to talk about the ICT convergence smart pole, whose goal is to promote advanced IC feature to street poles without much function. So actually it is based on a true experience by the CEO who had an experience of losing a child. Have you ever imagined losing your child? So probably you will go to the police station to file for a child missing, and since the police cannot actually go about everywhere, the family would come out to the streets to look for the kid. And based on his experience, Oh Dong-gun, the CEO, actually came up with a solution to look for and find missing children. So from where should we start? And following that question, he came up with two ideas. First of all, based on his observation, he realized that many children go through crosswalks. And even if a child that goes missing does not cross the crosswalk, they may pass one. So based on these thoughts or observations, Zebra and Sequence actually added the LED monitor and the facial recognition system to develop ICT conversion smart crosswalk pole. So according to the police, there are about 110,000 people who went missing last year. However, there's not much institutional help that we can get to find these people. And if you look at the accidents in accident-prone child production zones, 72% of the children had accidents while crossing, and there were also other reasons like speeding, red light violation, and illegal parking. And recently, there were also very shocking news where the ex-convicts would break their electronic bracelets to ride on the bus and commit additional crimes. So in order to, it is very important to identify real time the movements of these violent criminal convicts. So there are two important core technologies in the system, and the first core technology is LED monitor. So it is to prevent road accidents by controlling not humans but traffic. Also, the driver should be able to have a visibility of 60 degrees. It is very difficult for a driver to have a visibility that goes beyond 60 degrees. So our LED monitor actually is located at the 45 degrees at the vision of the driver so that the driver can stay focused ahead and prevent road accidents. So the picture that you're looking at is at the Incheon International Airport. So our LED was applied there, and we could actually see improved visibility. And we got the feedback from the local residents, especially during raining and bad weather. And second core technology is regarding the people, pedestrians. We can actually identify in real time the missing persons in person, in prior, and we can actually find it's not a one-on-one comparison analysis, but it's to find actually the moving subject or moving object on a one-on-n approach. So that can be applied to not only the missing persons, the children, but also the elderly persons and the disabled. So let's delve deeper into the image. So before the person goes missing, we can actually register the faces of the people in photo in the system, and afterwards when they are filed in the system of the police can actually look into the database, and based on the photo that's pre-registered, we can search for the right person, and once the face is recognized by the imaging system, we can actually also play the video, and we can also identify the movements of the person who was missing. And one of the other feature is that automatic warning. So when a person goes missing and there is an ex-convict, the police has to actually check one by one, physically or in person, all the CCTV footages. But we can actually automatically give the alert so that we can actually identify the convicts and the missing persons earlier and very fast. So let's have a look at the applications in real videos. So this is the system, the ICT convergence smartphone applied to the Incheon International Airport. So once the person is identified, person's photo is registered in advance in the system, and the system recognizes the face, and we can also check the dates. And let's now play the video that was recorded. And as you can see, that we can actually identify moving objects and moving subjects. So based on these two core technologies, we have developed the smart pole, and we have our innovation and technology approved by and validated by many agencies, by the Ministry of SMEs and Startup, and also the procurement agency. And we were also selected as a best case by the coordination office of national affairs, and also acknowledged for our quality by the Incheon Metropolitan City. So the smart poles can be applied to many different areas, including the smart crosswalks, like in the child protection areas, and to block the access of ex-convicts. It can also be applied to like the bus stops and also the children's park and also the schools. So we are going to apply the facial recognition technology to CCTVs and existing bus stops, and to help the developmental children with developmental issues, so we can actually apply them to other areas where we can identify them. So this is the actual case applied to Jeju International Airport. So we actually installed 17 systems for prevention of crimes. And in Gimpo International Airport, our system is up and running. And in Gyeonggi province, Hing City, we actually implemented 16 systems in elementary schools, and also in Pyeongtaek Kodok International City of Korea Land and Housing Corporation, we applied our system, and also the K-Water adopted the facial recognition system to control their access. So as you can see, our technology is available and applied in many areas. And this ICT Convergence Smart Crosswalk pole is very useful for preventing crimes and preventing road accidents. And we can actually also use this system with the budget of the local government for maintenance of the local systems. And it also sets the standard for the norm and the technology for a smart city model. So that was a brief presentation about the ICT Convergence Smart Crosswalk pole that enables facial recognition of missing persons. So that was Zebra Sequence. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much. So that was about the Korea's first ICT smart pole that's applied to crosswalks. And I believe that this technology will allow our children to walk safely on the streets, and we can also identify in real time the missing persons and also prevent road traffic. So I believe that this technology will be very useful in many different